Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off turning left here and we've got a professional driver in front of us that is anything but professional. He's got another professional driving towards him. Go over this side. Pull it over here. Now why is he not just pulling in there, making it easier for everyone? Can you not see that gap? But then if you look at him, he's looking at his phone. He probably didn't even realise that there was another car coming towards him. Professional drivers, eh? I shit 'em. I know you got the yellow circle of death, but fucking hell, can you not see the gap? So a little bit further down the road, we're still behind the professional driver. Yeah, I could see that happening a mile away, literally. Now in this next clip, we're looking at a jogger on the right hand side, and I will leave it as I said it live. There's always one fucking idiot in there. Now in this next clip, it's a really difficult one to see, and some of you, depending on what you're watching it on, will not be able to see this at all. But when we turn right here at this roundabout, there is a cyclist. He's already in the middle of the road, that's fine, he's pulling out. But there's a cyclist coming behind him. And if you got, look at the way he's looking. He's not looking to the right until now. That's the first time he actually looks right. Unbelievable. I know it's really hard to see, but trust me, that was the first time he looked right. What a numpty. Now in this clip, we come to one of my favourites again. Someone that has to be in the outside lane. Even though people are indicating to turn right, they have to be in the outside lane. This little white car up here, yep, the little toy car that's pulling out there. He couldn't see all them vehicles indicating to turn right. No, he has to get in behind them and just wait and get in the way. I don't know what's the matter with these people. What's wrong with the inside lane? What is wrong with the inside lane? And again, what is wrong with the inside lane? Both lanes go straight on. You've gone to the longest queue and you're out there on the right hand side. Now I was behind you, but now I'm about 3 cars in front of you because I like to stay in the left hand lane like you're supposed to, unless you're overtaking things. So we come here, it's a little merging turn, and he's behind me. So we go to the rear camera now, and I bet he's stewing in there. I bet he's absolutely stewing. Someone's come up the inside of me, and they're in front of me now. So we'll speed it up here now, and see if he's learnt anything from me going up the inside of him. Not breaking any laws or anything like that. So we come to another set of traffic lights. 2 lanes turn right. Is he going to go into the left hand lane or the right? Oh no, he's not. He's going to go down the inside lane. He actually figured it out. But he's got caught at a red light. So the moral of the story is, don't drive like a twat. So the same junction, I'm coming back the other way now. And we're looking at the traffic lights and that car that's in the outside lane. Why it's in the outside lane, I do not know again. But look at the lights and look at him. Now they go to amber now and he hits his brakes, which there's no way he's going to stop there. That was too quick. So he hasn't broken any laws going through an amber light because he was almost there. But now, if we go to the rear camera now, and we're looking at that toy car on the left-hand side here, that's going to come past us, the trainee Audi driver in his Fiat 500 there, and see what he does. How long was that red for? Unbelievable. So I'm still on the A217, going back the other way again now, and we're looking at the cyclist, yes. The cyclist in that lane, he should be going straight on at this roundabout, but he's turning right. Now, he should be over to the right. He should not be there. And I'll show you why in a second. He should be in front of that white car that's in front of us. That's where he should be. He shouldn't be in our lane at all. He's turning right. He should be slowing them up and being centre of that lane, not to the outside of our lane, stopping us going past. And here's the reason why he should be in that lane. Look where the Mercedes is going. Yeah, the Mercedes is going left, which he's allowed to do. There's 2 lanes there. The bike's just cut straight across his lane. But I did forget to mention that he did stop at a red light. It's just his lane choice was bloody awful. Now, quite often on my channel, I show you people reversing out onto main roads. Would you reverse out onto this road from your driveway? Someone actually does. You'll see it in a second. I'm moving out because they're really slow in front of me here. And if we look over to the left hand side, you'll see this car reversing out onto the A217, which is a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. Surely you've got to reverse into your drive and drive out. And if we go to the rear camera now, you'll see that it wasn't exactly empty when he did it neither. He didn't get in anyone's way, to be fair to him. He was pretty quick. But if you're going to do that sort of stuff, at least wait until the road is empty. Or the best option is to not do it at all and drive out. There he is there. So he didn't get in anyone's way. So now in this next clip, we're looking at the professional driver to my right hand side. He's got someone to his right hand side that he's letting in because they're in the wrong lane. You'll see him just pull in front of him here. There you go. So he's let that one in who was in the wrong lane. And remember, he's on my right hand side, that taxi was. Now, as we come round this roundabout, it's quite easy, isn't it? You've just seen the way all of us have done this roundabout, what lane to get in. But for some reason, the taxi, no, that's not my lane. No, that's not my lane. No, I'm going to turn left. As I'm looking at my phone here for some guidance, I'm going to go into the left-hand lane. But I don't want the left-hand lane. I want to go straight on. This is a professional driver, a taxi driver. But it's not a London taxi driver. Even though we are in London, it's not a London taxi. It's licensed in Luton. So it's out of its area. It's probably out of its area in Luton, to be fair, because no one who drives a taxi in Luton is from Luton. So a little bit further down the road, I've already got this speeded up because there is roadworks up in front, or should I just say a big pile of cones, and they've blocked the lane off because there's no work being done as per usual. So it's my lane that has got the blockage on it. So it's a merge-in turn. So I have to get over to the left-hand side when the road narrows in. It's simple. A merge-in turn is you, me from either lane. It's so simple. And as you'll see in front of us, it works a treat. But it doesn't for me, because the little red car next to me will not let me in. It doesn't know what a merge-in turn means, or anything really. It doesn't know phone laws neither, which I'll show you that in a second. So I should be now coming in. But no, he's blocked me off. There's his phone there in a cradle. Perfectly legal. So I should be in front of this car instead of behind it, because he didn't like to merge in turn. As you can see, he's chatting away, and keep an eye on that phone that's in the cradle, that is perfectly fine at the moment. And it wasn't too much of a pain in the arse that he didn't let me in. It's just not the way that you do it. And there we go. He's picked up the phone, and that there is illegal straight away. As soon as it's in your hand, it's illegal. So there you go. No merging turn and playing with his phone. Good job, mate. A tit in a Toyota. Now in this clip, we are looking over there. As you can see, there's bollards, there's traffic lights that separates the lanes. So it's a two-way street. Not for a cyclist though, I guess. They got different rules to us though, as we all know. So again, a little bit further down the road, it's solid traffic. No one's going anywhere really that fast. And there's a guy that's going to be coming or trying to get out from the right hand side here. Now, he can't see through them houses to his right hand side. So I'm going to be his eyes. I'm going to pull up a little bit further up and stop and just wait for him to be able to get out. I can see round the houses. He can't. So now he's got a clear road. I'm telling him, you can go. You got a clear road. Now we're looking at the white truck that's turning right. He mounts the pavement there. That's how good a driver he is. And he starts waving his arms around at this guy. And then starts using the horn as though that's going to help. Stop shaking your head. How else is he going to get out? Idiot. Now seriously, how did that guy mount the pavement coming out of that turn in there? Obviously a complete and utter meathead anyway, but a meathead that can't drive. So now we're starting to look at the cyclists. As you can see, they're overtaking me and riding down the road. But a cyclist comes from the left-hand lane like the meathead did just a second ago, but doesn't look out for cyclists overtaking me. You'll hear the horn go off. It's not me using the horn. I think the cyclist did. So here he goes. He's pulling out and not looking. It's amazing. You've just overtaken a load of cars and yet you don't look out for someone that's doing exactly the same thing as what you were just doing. Weird. I don't know who used the horn though. I really don't. So we're driving up towards Hampton Court here when I've got to admit I do feel so much safer on the road seeing all these superheroes over to our left. Yeah, the boys in the lycra, the superheroes in the lycra. But look at the colours. There's a red one, there's an amber one, and there's a green one. What is that? Oh yeah, it's traffic lights, isn't it? Something that they don't know a lot about. Anyway, we don't know that for sure because we don't actually see them stop or go through traffic lights. But we're coming up here and two lanes go right at this roundabout. The tit in the Toyota to my right wants both lanes. He wants my one and his lane, and then he decides to just have my one. Takes my lane and then really takes my lane. But we are going to go back to the superheroes.
But wait, a new clue.
Now, unfortunately, this is going to be another one of them ones where you're not going to be able to see it properly. As you can see, there is a left turn only lane there. Most of them get in the correct lane because they want to go over Hampton Court Bridge. But these two, the guy in the yellow and the black there, are definitely not turning left. Otherwise, they would have already gone. Now, what does yellow and black make?
Bumblebee, there is only one way to end this war.
And unfortunately, as I said, it's really difficult to see, but they do actually all turn right over Hampton Court Bridge here. Yeah, so not one of them turned left. So in this clip, we got a little petrol head moment for you. We get a decent shot of it because he is being held up by one of our superhero friends, and it just cannot get past it on this road anyway. Not until we go past it. Here it is coming up on the right hand side. And as you'll see when we go to the rear camera now, it does go past it, but it is a little bit close. As we know, when we overtake our superheroes now, you're supposed to be in the next postcode. So as we turn left here, coming out from the right hand side, there'll be another petrol head moment for you. I see quite a lot of these cars though around my area. Some guy must be making them up and doing them up and everything, but this one has been zooked up. It was pretty damn quick and it stunk. The stuff that's coming out of the exhaust stunk. Anyway guys, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.